Hello, welcome back. Thank you very much for watching this video. We've had a stay of videos of late, for which I must apologise, particularly to our Patreon members who have supported us so well. As you can see, I'm broadcasting from home. We're in a lockdown, we've got the COVID-19 situation, and we thought this would be a good opportunity to get back into the swing of making some good, high-quality videos. We've been holding back from our YouTube because there's been a certain amount of pushback from the orthodontic community. People that don't agree with the substance of what I'm putting out, who, I guess, in a way, want to suppress this information. And we wanted to get ourselves in a position where we weren't going to get into problems. A lot's been going on in the last half year. I've been working very hard on the general clinical work I've been doing. We've also been getting more results and better results with this sort of 18 to 30-year-old age group. And I've been very impressed with the results and the changes we're getting. We've also been getting some, really quite stunning results in this 4 to 7-year-old category. And it seems that that's really a prime age where you can get a lot of change in a relatively short space of time without that much effort. So I would like to introduce this series of lectures that my father wants to present, going into more detail on the basic background of the tropic premise and how he came about, how he built his philosophy.
As I think you know, my father was an orthodontist, and he was practicing in the time of Edward Angle. Edward Angle was considered by many to be the father of orthodontics. He was in America, and he actually opened a school there, and one of his first students was a chap called Charles Tweed. Now, Charles was very intelligent, but also a man of his own ideas. And I believe that he and Edward Angle had many long, you could call them debates, perhaps arguments, about extractions. Now, Edward Angle believed you should never need to extract teeth. In fact, he said quite clearly that orthodontic treatment is very unlikely to succeed if the functional disorders are still going on. By that, he meant that if the soft tissues, tongue and the lips, were not working correctly, then whatever you did with orthodontic treatment was unlikely to be successful, and that you might have to extract teeth in order to find room to straighten. Charles Tweed accepted that initially, although not without debate, as I said. But when later he moved into his own private practice, he found that his cases that he treated non-extraction frequently relapsed. And in a really very well-known paper that he presented in 1940, he actually showed 100 cases that he had treated with Edward Angle's methods of non-extraction, and every one of them had crowded subsequently. So he had retreated them by taking out 4 permanent first premolars. And as a result, every patient finished with nice straight teeth. He showed all these on a table, putting out the plaster models of the cases before treatment, after Angle's treatment, and after his own treatment. And as a result, this particular paper, I think, probably changed orthodontics more than any other demonstration has before. And the vast majority of orthodontics for the next 40 or 50 years was done with premolar extractions, and many people still treat to the same sequence. Now, Charles continued this until towards the end of his life, when he clearly had second thoughts, because not long before he died, he said, knowledge will gradually replace harsh mechanics. By that he meant the mechanical appliances they used to straighten the teeth. And the majority of orthodontic treatment will be carried out during the mixed dentition of growth. Now, by that he meant the patients would be treated possibly non-extraction, but in particular with knowledge rather than mechanics. So in a way, both Angle and Tweed came together in their views on the soft tissues, and they are remarkably similar to my own ideas that I expressed in the tropic premise. Basically, all of us were saying that if the posture and the soft tissues are right, then the long-term success is far more likely to be satisfactory. And that's a message I think we can all take home.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it right the way through to this point. Please consider joining our Patreon, the details are below, and give us a thumbs up or thumbs down to give us some guidance of whether you like this video, and possibly make some comments below on what you feel we could produce, or some comments about the content. We look forward to seeing you again.